guys, Mustang here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to jump in and showcase the INT LR cell over here on Global. Not a bad starting rotation, actually. I think you share more links with... Oh no, it's literally the same three. Okay. Well, in that case, let us go ahead and... Do I want to put you in slot 1? 4-4. I do want to get you linked up with the LR cell eventually, so I think what I'll do is I'll keep the second form cell on rotation for now. Yeah, let's do that. So, INT cell with his EZA. So, pre-transformed, he raises defense for 1 turn on his 12 key super, does colossal damage, lowers defense, and then the 18 key is greatly raise attack for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage. So the one downside to that, of course, is that he doesn't get any defense raise on his 18 key. He does, however, have, as part of his passive, you can see the end part there, high chance of launching an additional super. So ideally, you want him to get that additional super so he gets the defense raise. I gave mine kind of a mix of all the abilities. I'd given him a bunch of extra dodge from back when I was trying to do the Androids Extreme Super Battle Road No Item run. So I might change that, but then the skill orb that gives him the dodge is a level 3 crit, level 4 dodge. So, and then he obviously has 5 from being an INT unit. So I don't know if I would change his hidden potential that much. If I got a good level 5 additional, maybe for silver, maybe I would swap out the crit one, but I guess we'll see. So not only does he have the high chance to super, he gets extra defense up to 120% based on the more HP you have. So because this is turn 1, he obviously has the full boost. And then he gets 2 key and 30% attack per existing enemy. So if there's multiple enemies, he gets more key and a little bit of extra attack. So let's go ahead and see what he can do here. Now, obviously, with the additional being part of his passive, 9.1, that's actually pretty good for turn 1. Now, he could super 3 times. So let's see what happens. We get 1 additional. I don't know if that is the passive or the hidden potential. We're potentially going to find out. But 5.1 on the additional is pretty good. Another one? Okay, so because we didn't get a 3rd attack, like if he'd done an additional normal, then we would have known that that super was from his passive. But because he didn't do anything, I don't actually know whether that additional was from his passive or from the hidden potential system. But getting the double super, obviously very, very good. AGL cell, I think he would need to crit in order to finish off this guy here. But yeah, that's fine. So, not too bad. If you read this, then you admit that Raditz is the best Dokkan Fest. That's outrageous. I saw that. Someone tried to sneak that in the chat while I'm recording a video. They thought I wouldn't notice. That's almost banhammer worthy. How dare you? Oh, Raditz, you deserved so much better. Poor Raditz. I was going to say, let's leave all of these INT orbs here, but we're going to kill him this turn, so what's the point? No guard from the fraud 18 and 16. But fortunately, I mean, they still tank reasonably well. I have found that these guys, or at least when they first came out, even if they don't guard, like post-super, they still tank, like, okay. But obviously, if you're going up against type neutral, hard-hitting bosses, or obviously type disadvantage, and they don't guard, then obviously that's very bad. But, right. Get Cell to clear you out here, and then we'll move into this next turn. Now, I actually already have, everyone in the live stream chat knows this, but I already have the footage recorded of the transformed Cell, because when I jumped into this stage to do the first attempt, he literally, I got blasted by a super in the first turn, and so then he was on the second turn, and just came in and transformed straight away. So I'm going to put that footage up next. I just wanted to get a couple of turns in here with the untransformed Cell just to see how well he would do. So on this rotation, we still have the 3 links with second form Cell, including big bad bosses, but we now also have the extra 40% support from Jiro and 19. So we have 384k defense. Now obviously that means if we do get an additional super, get the actual 12 key to go off, then we are going to be at basically 300k defense. 500k defense after supering. And then, of course, if he does come through and get the actual triple super turn, which he can do, then yeah, he's going to be well above 500k, getting close to like 600k, which is obviously very, very good. So second form Cell going to go first here. LR Cell being on rotation with double 40% support units is obviously pretty powerful. So 9.97. So basically 10 million attack. Now obviously that is a lot of support, but very good. We get the crit as well. That's what we like to see. And then the additional. Now that was from the hidden potential. The one downside to units that have written in their passive like high chance to do an additional super, that means that you are getting an additional super or you're getting nothing. The much better version of that is when units have a guaranteed additional attack that then has a high chance to become a super, because then even if it doesn't become a super, you still get an additional normal attack, which then gives you a second chance of triggering the hidden potential additional. So it's unfortunate that Cell has the inferior version of that, but you're still getting a 50-50 shot of getting a additional super, so it is still better than nothing, obviously. But we would much rather prefer that he had the oh, that's not a great setup at all, is it? Alright, let's do this. We'd much rather prefer that he has the guaranteed additional attack that has a high chance to become a super, but it is what it is. What can you do? Guard this time, maybe? No? Okay. Alright, Android 18 and 16, I see you. I've seen base form Cell with 15 million with 3 enemies. Because, yeah, remember, he's getting 30% extra attack per existing enemy. So, we got, what, 9.9? So, 30% of that is basically another, like, 3 million. So, with a second enemy, we're looking at basically 12. And then a third enemy, yeah, essentially about 15 million. So, this Cell going to be potentially very, very good in Super Battle Road. The biggest problem with him is that he's not the best slot 1 unit. And as you can kind of see from the team build that I'm running here, now, this I wouldn't say this is the most optimal team for him. But I kind of wanted him to... I wanted to have units on the team that could lose us a bit of HP so that we could get the transformation if we needed to. So... actually, yeah, we definitely put you in slot 1 so that the physical LR doesn't get the KO here. And we'll do this. So now that we've got basically all of our links active and 40% support, so you can see how much more effective links are than support. Like, you obviously do want to have both, but we have more start of turn defense than we had on the previous turn, where we had a second 40% support unit by having all the links active. So it really does show you like how much of an effect having good link partners makes on a unit. Yeah, because now we're at 11.7 million. So those links made up an extra like 2 million attack stat that we didn't get from having a 40% support unit on the rotation. So very, very good. I'm going to cut over to the transformed Cell stuff now, because transformed Cell is an absolute beast. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. Okay, so I'm recording this clip. This is the first attempt I had tried jumping in to showcase Cell in the Shadow Dragons red zone stage. We did not have a good first turn. There was one attack in slot 1. You can see the rotation here. So I thought, you know what, we'll put AGL Cell in slot 1. As long as he doesn't eat a super immediately, we'll be fine. And so, of course, we immediately eat a super in slot 1. However, that has caused me to drop below 40% HP. So we are actually going to get the best case scenario for INT LR Cell, where we are literally transforming straight away on his first turn. So I'm including this in the video. I might put this in like the later half or something, because obviously this is not what you're going to see happen every single time you use him. But yeah, we literally are just transforming straight away. I can't get 8 orbs unless I manipulate the orbs a little bit. If I grab these, try and drop down those STR orbs, that might help me a little bit. We don't have a lot of links active on this turn either, but that was a pretty interesting first turn, all things considered. So we've immediately transformed with Cell. So once he transforms, he greatly raises defense on his 12 key super, and then his 18 keys greatly raises attack and defense. Unlike Gohan, like Gohan, he does Mega Colossal on both of his supers, which is really good. He fully recovers HP when you transform. You get randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, not into Rainbow. 6 key, attack and defense 180. High chance to launch an additional super. Damage received 3% per key sphere obtained. And then we get buffs based on how many orbs we pick up. So we're unfortunately not going to be able to pick up 8, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, we can get 7. Oh man, that's so close. Alright, well, we'll get the 7 orbs, which gives us a full 24 key. So with 7 orbs, that means we've gotten this first buff, 30%. Then we've got the extra 40%. We've missed out on the extra 50% from getting 8 orbs. But we get an additional 100% attack and high chance to crit when activating the active skill or when key is 24. So we've got 24 key. Now this is an example. This is him with, what, we got 1 link active. But we have support. Jiro and 19 are providing 40% attack and defense. And then we are fighting an extreme enemy. So these guys are giving... what are they giving? When there is a extreme class ally, is how they get their buffs. Extreme class enemy, they're giving attack and defense. So they're giving more defense than attack when there's an extreme class enemy. So Cell, after picking up the orbs, 286k. Obviously not a great like slot 1 unit, but remember he's going to get all of those buffs on super. And we picked up 7 orbs. He has 3% damage reduction per orb obtained. So he has 21% damage reduction on this turn as well. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm imagining, even with the 1 link active, because we have so much support, we should probably see a pretty high attack stat from him here. And then, of course, we are going to be able to use the active skill fairly soon as well. I need to double check the condition. I think it's not the turn after you transform, is it? I think it's the turn after that, which is unfortunate because it's takes a while for you to see it in some events. 17.8 million. Now remember, this is technically his first turn. He transformed on the first turn, and then yeah, did a 17.8 million attack stat. Pretty good. Yeah, the 3rd turn after evolution. Okay, so you can use it on the next turn, I think. So we'll see that, and then I'll probably cut this part, right? Because this is literally the first attempt at recording the showcase, and he transformed straight away, which is good in the grand scheme of things, but is obviously not what we originally, ideally would have wanted. So we'll go ahead and do this. Grab these, and then grab these, and then this will... We actually might even just 1 turn this guy here, but... But yeah, that's him with no links as well. Sorry, 1 link. He had Fierce Battle. Now, he did have, what was it, 56 or 54% support on the turn. But, yeah, that's... Hey, let's go, Cell. With the dodge. 7.4 from AGL Cell. Oh yeah, he absorbs Key Blast super attacks. That's not very nice. Well, at least he doesn't heal from it, I guess. But yeah, with links, that would probably be 25 million. Yeah, like links, like next turn, we're going to have him linked up with the physical LR Cell, who he shares 6 links with. Yeah, 6 links. So next turn's going to look pretty good for him. Okay, so now the active skill, so we can use it the turn after we transform. The active skill is greatly raises attack temporarily, does ultimate damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. So we've got a few links active here now, including big bad bosses, which means we have 289k before picking up any orbs. Am I going to be able to get 7? I might be able to get 8 orbs depending on how they drop down. If I do this for you. Yeah, see, 7 again. Getting 8 orbs is going to be very difficult if you don't have another orb changer. But let's go ahead and use his active skill here. Alright, yeah. Alright, well, never mind, I guess. Alright, well, yeah. So I get the 7 orbs here. I guess I should have gone for the int one so we would get more key. But I also can't see. Man, this really shows you the issue with Cell's team when it comes to the Cell units and some of their links. Because when the AGL Cell becomes Perfect Cell, they link together a little bit better. But units needing 6 key to get their super attacks is always kind of annoying. Especially when you have a unit on the team like this int Cell who wants to pick up as many orbs as possible. Also, yeah, that is a good point. The last turn where we got the 17 million attack stat, we didn't get 8 orbs. And getting 8 orbs gives us an extra 50% attack and defense. So yeah, 16 and then 13.8 on the additional. That's pretty good for this Cell. Now we're going to eat a type disadvantage super. Double digits? Yeah, let's go. Now, obviously, the Shadow Dragon event, not the hardest, but I've had runs doing this event where int units just get one-shot by this super attack. So, Cell taking double digits there is definitely very good. So, I want to try and finish this guy off so we can actually see Cell get a big super attack on the next turn. So, yeah, we'll do this. Although Cell has way, yeah, he has way more defense than you in slot 1 now, so we'll do that. And then I kind of want to save. Actually, no, he's going to die anyway, right? I was going to say, if we save all of these physical orbs, look how many orbs are on the field. But we are probably just going to kill him now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's the problem, is this transformed Cell is super good, but it all just comes down to, like, how quickly can you actually get him to come out. Now, obviously, on this run, we got very lucky, and he came out straight away. But yeah, we haven't been very lucky with the orb changing again here. Now, if we do this... So now, we've got our 5 links active. If I grab... What is it I want to get? I want to get these AGL orbs. So if I grab these orbs here... It means no super for them as well, which is awkward, but I guess it is what it is. Are you actually kidding me? Still 7. I should have brought orb changing items, but there you go. Still, we've only been able to get 7 orbs so far every single time, which is kind of funny. But anyway, we'll do this as the last turn for Cell. We're going to do him in, take him into a bunch of other events and stuff anyway. But I want to get onto recording since, like I say, this was the literal first attempt as soon as we jumped into the stage. I kind of want to see what his base form does a little bit. So, took quite a bit of damage from the super because 12.6, basically 12.7. Not bad. I think the biggest problem is going to be getting those orbs, right? Like, he orb changes, which is useful, but so far we haven't gotten the 8 orbs a single time. Yeah, the only reason I'm floating off physical Cell is because we are going to dip out now anyway. But yeah, int transform Cell, definitely very, very powerful. But we are going to go ahead and end the video here. This is going to be the end of the video if you guys are watching the recorded version. And now I'm going to record the part that you guys will have seen before this. So, always fun doing it in this order, but there you go. So, let me know what you guys think of int LR Cell down below. Obviously, the transformed version is very, very powerful, but unlike Gohan, his biggest issue is that he needs new, better partners, right? He needs like a really crazy slot 1 Cell that is providing like maybe even key support or orb changing or something. And then this guy could go absolutely crazy. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. But that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.